Welcome to this Halloween cookie class. Today we're going to be doing 4 different types of cookies. Now with royal icing, you will notice that we'll be bouncing back and forth between different cookies. That allows this icing to shell over a little bit so we can add more detail. The first cookie you're going to want to grab is your pumpkin. We're going to do the center of this cookie first. Draw somewhat of an oval shape. Do the outer edge, then fill it in. Don't be afraid to use a lot of frosting. The more frosting that you use, the slower it will set up. That will give you some time to be able to fill it in and let it settle before it shells over. Use the tip of your scribe in little circle motions to be able to fill it in. Next, get your round cookie. This is our Frankenstein slash Sally off of Nightmare Before Christmas cookie. You're just going to draw a circle, and as you can see, it does not have to be perfect. I like to leave a nice big edge on this because we're going to add stitches later. Just carve in your circle, do a squiggly line through the center, and 2 lines off to the side to create different patches, and let that dry. Next, we have our witch hat. We're just going to fill in the whole thing. So outline the outer edge, get yourself that border, and then fill it all in using the same method as before. Then you're going to be using your scribe here in a minute to use circular motion to fill everything in and let it settle and smooth over. Now set aside. Next, we have our candy corn. We're going to do our bottom color first, which is yellow. Do kind of a smiley face U shape. It'll give it a little bit more dimension. Again, trace your outer edge, fill it in. Sometimes it helps to use both hands. Then use your scribe in circular motion to move it around. Don't try to use your scribe from the side to scrape it into place. Stir it into place with the very tip. Now set this aside. Back to our pumpkin. Now we can do our outside circles. Again, just go around the edge, then fill it in really good, and stir it with your scribe until it settles. And repeat on the other side. Now set this aside. Back to our witch hat. We're just going to do one simple line in the center. This is for the look of the buckle. Back to our circle. Now we're going to fill in our different colors. And you can do these back to back. Choose whatever colors you want. Do your outer edge. I like to leave a little bit of that black showing because it kind of looks like a little bit of depth. Fill it in, use your scribe, and repeat with all 4 of your colors. Now this is ready to set aside. Back to our candy corn, we're going to do our orange. Let's do the same thing, outer edge, do a smiley shape, type or a U along the top to give it that dimension, and fill in, then use your scribe. Set aside. Back to our witch hat, we're going to add the band across the front of it. Let's go right over that black. We wanted that black line to look like it was behind, and that's why we did that first. Now, when you're stirring this, make sure to not dip into the other colors that are underneath it. Now set aside. Back to our pumpkin, we're going to do our stem. I just carve in the top edge. And on the stem, I've actually found it's kind of fun to leave it a little bit messy. It looks a little bit more like a stem to do that. This does not have to settle perfect. Allow your royal icing to give you detail. Now this one's all done. Back to our candy corn, let's do the white area now. Same method as before. All done. Super cute. Back to the witch hat, we're going to add the box shape of the buckle. I feel like I made this buckle just a little bit big, but you know what? It's okay. It still turned out really cute. And that will finish up your witch hat. Back to our circle to add our stitches. That's why I leave that outer edge, so I have somewhere to put the stitches on the outside. The fun part about these is they really don't need to be perfect. They're Halloween cookies. The more detail you add, the more effort you put into it, it starts to look super detailed and fun, and it just doesn't need perfection. And we're all set. Thank you for joining me for this cookie class. If you are local and like to book one, please let me know. Please like and subscribe to this channel for more. Have a good day.